as we go to round 2 of our ranked on ranked picks, and our crystal balls may not be so crystal clear on this one. Oregon got the win they were waiting for, took down the top-ranked team in the conference, but now carry their treasure into pirate territory. Arr, the pirates of the Palouse are looking to plunder and have duck for dinner. Gardner Minshew leads the top passing attack in the country, going for over 400 yards a game. The Ducks have an elite quarterback in Justin Herbert, but a more balanced attack. C.J. Verdell got redemption for his overtime fumble against Stanford with the game winner against the Huskies. Here's Mario again.
This crew that we're playing against, the quarterback's an excellent player. The offensive line is a veteran group that protects him well. They have every kind of receiver you want on your roster. They have. And they have the big guy that could, long stride and run by you. They have the slot guy that could wiggle right by you and create problems in space. They use their running back extremely well out of the backfield and in empty formations to create mismatches. The way they formation you, I mean, they understand. And obviously, Coach Leach has done an incredible job, and everywhere he's been, he really understands how to attack defenses. Like, he knows where the holes are, and the way that offense is designed, that offense is designed to expose those holes.
We've always been ready to play, and we've always been excited to go out there and play, and that's the biggest part of it. Be excited to be there and do your job. They've been really hard-fought games, all of them have. I think this one will be the same.
2 very different sound bites. Hey, Oregon's had some exciting games. Both of their big ones in the Pac-12 North have gone to overtime. Maybe another one here, but Sportsline says no and take the home team, Washington State, along with your tie there, by 5 points. AT, what's going to happen here?
I hate to say this, man, but I think Sportsline might be right. What we didn't hear Mario say is what Washington State's doing on the defensive side of the ball. They are a late stem and move defense. It causes a lot of pressure. It's very hard for the offensive line to adjust. Well, the strength of that Oregon offense is that offensive line. Penei Sewell, he's going to be out, so they got some new faces there. You're on the road with a jacked-up crowd, with a moving defense. I think that's going to cause some problems for them. I think Washington State, this particular week and location, matches up very well for Oregon, and they get it done in a close one.
Speaking of all those shifts that Washington State employs, 5 false starts by Oregon last year. That being said, I'm going to go with Oregon. I know Minshew is having a fabulous year, averaging 50 attempts per game. He's only been sacked 5 times. And Oregon, their pass defense is next to last in the Pac-12. But I think they play keep away with that second-ranked rush offense in the Pac-12. I think that's going to be the key to be able to run the ball and keep Minshew and that offense on the sideline. I'm going with the Ducks.
Yeah, I think the difference will be turnovers, interceptions. Oregon, they may not have a great defense, but they're #1 in the Pac-12 in interceptions. They have 9 interceptions. And I'm a big believer in kind of experience in big places. Washington State, this will be their first-ranked opponent. This will be Oregon's 4th-ranked opponent. They're familiar about this territory. Oregon wins.
There's some reasons to like Oregon. Obviously, coming off a huge win last week, you've got Jim Leavitt on the defensive side. Remember, he was the defensive coordinator at Colorado a couple years ago that beat Washington State when both teams are doing really well. You've got Jim Mastro, their running back coach at Oregon, was on this staff. He'll be able to give a lot of tells to the defense as to what goes on offensively. But everybody knows the offense. Here's the problem. Martin Stadium will be jumping. Martin Stadium will be jumping. It is going to go crazy, and Minshew has been off the charts. Washington State will win this game.
All right, just going to have a couple Pac-12 teams with 1 loss when this week's over. What do you?
And I was just going to say, Coach Leach 1-5 after a bye since he's been there at Wazoo. The 1 win 2016 versus Oregon.
Oh.